Hey there, future fella, weird ass black sheep. How are you? Welcome to the party pad. I have shared this in many places in Bizarro World, and you have probably been kicked out of there. They kicked you all the way past the Twilight Zone. But then you were so lost and hit the fork in the road.
I love it. You guys are so
Well,
great.
you took the right. Might have been pulled that way. And then he rolled into the most offensive church this side of the universe. The party pit. We got for you. Welcome. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book. It's called God Said because God did not say that shit. This is God's unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by yours truly, the Saint of Awesome, your super stoned sage, Saint Nikki Githgert, and I am fucking wonderful. Yeah, clap for me because I clap for you. Yeah, we are starting a new book today, so welcome. Let me pull y'all up over here and welcome you. Hey, cousin. Hey, everybody watching. Like and subscribe and interact in the chat. I would love to hear from you and see what you're drinking and what you're smoking and let you know we started a new book. So come on in. I have the 6 C's for whatever time it is where you are. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chairs with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. So bring your animals. Yeah, we have such a good time. So let me know what you're drinking on. It'll be so much fun. Hi, cousin. Welcome. We start a new book today. Yeah. Wait. We're starting Samuel. We are about to meet a shit ton of people and get into the real story. Yeah. So, let me know who's all here, what you're drinking and smoking on, and then we'll get right into First Samuel. Oh, yeah, and I switched Bibles. I went to the one that explains it better, that actually uses words that are not offensive and whatnot. Or, I mean, words that infer the offensive, which is way better than these other Bibles that do not infer what is actually happening. And it's a better version of this story. This is a better version of this story. So, are we ready? I don't know if we're ready or not. Nobody said anything but you, Ricky. So, we're going to go ahead and start reading and wait for people to show up and interact. So, there was a certain man from Ramathan Zophim, from the hill country of Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham. Oh my God, we're not doing this. Anyways, his name is Elkanah, and he was an Ephraimite, and he had two wives. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had none. Oh, I forgot to share it in Discord. Yeah. And I need to also, before I even do this, I need to go over here. And I need to do something just to see if people really give a shit. There's one. And go down here and do this one. Yeah. We're going to see. I'm going to see myself. I'm going to see if we do this thing or not. Okay. Oh, yeah. And let's see. Here's the other one. Ah, there. Yeah. I'm going to message you. There. I posted it to some people who might like. They'll come in and like. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, Ray, I just sent you this link. I just sent you the link. That's so funny. Did you press the like button? Okay. So now we are going to read this. Okay. So there was a guy, okay, they didn't give him his name, but he's from Ramathaim Zephuyim, and Ephraim. Oh, wait, his name was Elkanah. Okay. He was Elkanah from Rethaim, whatever the fuck. And he was an Ephraimite. And he had two wives. One's name was Hannah, and the other's name was Peninnah. I don't know, but it's no wonder that name didn't become famous. Right. Now, Peninnah had kids, and Hannah had none. Now, this man would go from his city yearly to worship and sacrifice to the Lord in Shiloh. And the two sons of Eli were Hophni and Phinehas, and they were priests to the Lord there. Yeah, my hair is amazing, isn't it? Okay. And when the day came that Elkanah's sacrifice, he would give portions to Peninnah, his wife, and to her sons and daughters. But to Hannah, he would give double portion, for he loved Hannah, but the Lord had closed her womb. Her rival, however, would provoke her and to bitterly irritate her because the Lord had closed her womb. Now, there's no proof of this. The I'm willing to bet all that shit is made up because women won't do that to your face. Because women want to be nice to you. So she might just be making this shit up in her head. Don't laugh at my hair. I'm a sage. Drunken wizard will show up and tell you I am his sage. I'm his spiritual advisor. Hi, Neil. Neil will also tell you I'm a sage. I need the hair and the outfit. Yeah. So I can be sagey all the time. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So, anyways, sh- and she would provoke her, and she wept and would not eat. Then Elkanah, her husband, said, "Why are you ruining the dinner? Why are you ruining our vacation with all this crying and whatnot? Like, why are you? Because you don't need to ruin our vacation right now. Nobody's even messing with you. You're you're just you're having your own self-esteem issues and you're projecting it on other people. Maybe you shouldn't do that while we're trying to have dinner." That's not what he said, but he should have. Hi, Neil. Kisses on the forehead. Yeah. It's okay. Ray knows I'm a sage too. It's just Ray's seen me at my worst and you don't believe. It's okay though. I love you, Ray. I do. I love you so much. Okay. So, and then he was like, and not only that, aren't I enough as 10 sons? Like, I don't even, yes, he has seen me at my worst and also seen me at my best, which is almost right now because I'm all sagey. I am the best. But then Hannah arose after eating and drinking. Now, Eli the priest was sitting on the seat by the doorpost of the temple, and she, greatly distressed, prayed to the Lord and wept bitterly. And she made a vow and said, "God, a big God, if you will indeed look on the affliction of me and remember me, and do not forget me, but will give me a son, then I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life, and a razor shall never come upon his head." Hey, Miss Muddy, how are you? We haven't even got far into this yet. Uh, we're on First Samuel chapter 1 right now. Hannah is praying to God to have a son. So Hannah, which is Elkanah's wife, he's an Ephraimite. She's praying to God right now to give her a son because her self-esteem is so low. She's projecting everyone being mean to her. But that's a whole different thing. They didn't have that kind of language back then. But she's projecting at her feelings on everyone else and then blaming everyone else because she feels sad on the inside. It's a thing that happened. But right now she's praying. And Eli, the priest, and yes, it's that Eli. Eli, the priest, is watching her. And he's kind of bewildered and intrigued. Oh, um, I don't know what's happening. Oh, Miss Muddy Ray's here too. And Ricky, I think. But yeah, Ray is here. Ray, are you still here? We're missing so many more people. Boo. It's all right. Everybody's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. So, oh yeah, and she promised the Lord that if he gave her a son, she would give it back to him, and no razor will touch his head. So she's gonna make him a Nazarite, like Samson, only not as strong or something. Something is gonna happen, and her son is gonna be a Nazarite. Yes, everyone hit and press the like button and subscribe. And chat in the chat, join the chat. We would love to hear from you. Okay. Now, it came about as she continued praying that Eli was watching her mouth. As for Hannah, she was speaking in her heart. Only her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. So Eli thought she was drunk. And then Eli said, "Why are you drunk? You're not supposed to be drunk. Why are you drunk?" And Hannah was like, "Who's you talking to? Nobody said I was drunk except for you. I'm fucking praying. Leave me alone. I'll let you know what's up when it's time to let you know what's up. Leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? I'm praying." Then Eli answered and said, "Oh, that's totally my bad. Okay. Oops. And God should listen to you." Neil, you're in Canada? That's so cool. Are you an angry Canuck? People say that. The Canadian guy I talked to says he's an angry Canuck. I don't know if that's derogatory or not, but if it's a derogatory, I probably did not mean it that way. Unless it was funny, then I meant it that way. I don't know what's happening, but are you angry? Is that a thing? Because I heard Canadians were real fucked up. You guys are real fucked up from what I understand. All that snow makes you guys nuts. White drives people crazy. If you're surrounded by too much white, like too much snow, I bet you guys are crazy, like Fargo crazy. Like that movie. Did you ever see that movie? Oh, yeah, your guys' prime minister has a bird chest. I'm going to continue reading. And she was like, "Yeah, okay." So she just walked away and went and ate. She was no longer sad. Then they arose early in the morning and worshiped before the Lord and returned again to their house in Ramah. And Elkanah had relations with Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. And it came about in due time, after Hannah had conceived, she gave birth to a son, and she named him Samuel, saying, "Because I have asked of him from the Lord." Hi, Kurt. Welcome. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We're on the book of Samuel. And Samuel was just now born. So we are on verse 21 of chapter 1. And this is a great story. This is the start of my favorite story. Man, I can't wait. This is taking too long. Look, things are happening and no one knows, but we're just going to find out. Okay. Then the man, Elkanah, went up with all his household to offer a yearly sacrifice and pay his vow. But Hannah did not go up because she said, "No, I'm not going. No, I'm not going." And Elkanah said, "Okay, whatever. Only may the Lord confirm his word." So the woman remained and nursed her son until she weaned him. Dun, dun, dun. Now, when she had weaned him, she took him up with her with a 3-year-old bull and an ephah of flour and a jug of wine, and brought him to the house of the Lord in Shiloh, although the child was young. Then they slaughtered the bull and brought the boy to Eli, and she said, "You remember that time you called me drunk? Yeah, well, here's a kid. Have fun with that. I'm going to be going now because you called me drunk. And God gave me a son, and now I'm giving him to you. Have a good time." That's kind of not what she said. She said, "As your soul lives, I'm the woman who stood beside you, praying for this boy. I prayed, and the Lord has given me my petition. So I have dedicated him to the Lord as long as he lives. So I'm going to leave him here with you." Could you imagine being old as Eli and a woman coming up to you going, "Hey, here's this baby. Yeah, see, you call me drunk, and so God gave me a baby to give you. You feed him, I'll bring him an outfit once a year." It works out. It'll work out. I can't even with this right now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, that whole free healthcare thing, that's a trap. Mm-hmm. She's like, and could you imagine being able to do this? Like, church, I promised God that I was going to let you raise him. Yeah. Just, even if he rebels, I'm not taking him back. This is crazy. I don't know how old she was. but I know they were Ephraimites. And she was one of two wives, and she was the only one that didn't get pregnant. But when she told God she would give the baby to the church, God got her pregnant, or let her get pregnant. But it doesn't say how old any of them are. Just that he was old enough to be weaned, but he was still young. Yeah, it doesn't say. But if she was a teenage mom, if she was a teenager, yeah, I could see it. Hey, Debs, welcome. How are you? Debs, I don't remember. This Pop Tart is life. It's a Girl Scout cookie. Mm. The Samoa kind, it's life. Debs, it's so good to see you. I heard you got in trouble. What'd you get in trouble for? Did you get in trouble for being awesome? That happens sometimes. Being awesome is like, I don't know, it's like a target for shit. When you're awesome, you get all the shit. Okay. Okay, yeah. We're getting ready to go on chapter 2. So, um, we're going on to chapter 2. But I wanted to smoke a cigarette real quick and see what you guys think about that whole chapter 1. From her, like, do you think she was projecting like her inner feelings on all these other people? Or do you think they really did make fun of her? Like, to her face, or was she just projecting? I think that is who said who you got in trouble. Yeah, Ray is my old caretaker because it takes more than one people to take care of me. It's really weird. I'm a sage, but I need multiple caretakers. It's fucked up. I need a wife for my wife, and I'm not even that kind of way. But my wife will need a wife if I had a wife, because my husband needs a husband to take care of me. It's crazy. Yeah, CNA, Drunken Wizard, is always putting everybody on blast. I don't know. I don't ever know if it's true. Does he ever put me on blast? I bet they do, but Whatever. It's cool. I don't ever do anything. Shit, they really are low key mischievous. Okay, so what's everybody drinking on? What's everybody smoking on now that we've got a. Oh, wait, wait, wait. There's new. I, the groundhog had 5 babies. There's 5 baby groundhogs. They just came out of the hole today. And they are so fucking cute. So now there's 4 baby raccoons and 5 baby groundhogs. That's so amazing. I see that must mean that I am a really good sage because all the babies are being born under my house. Cigarettes and Kool-Aid. I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee, and I was eating this Girl Scout cookie Pop Tart. So, yes, look, 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 somebody help me feed my animals. Look, need an update. Hold on. I, I think, I don't know. Shit. I forgot to make a video yesterday. I did. I forgot to make a video yesterday, but I went live instead. I forgot. I was supposed to make a video instead of going live, but I forgot. But I got a picture of video of 5 baby groundhogs. It's a 4-minute video. Yes, but somebody please help me take care of these animals. Oh my God. Yes, 5. 5 groundhogs. And one is so fucking tiny. It's the runt. And you can tell it's a runt because it's like this big. It's so cute. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe it's like this big. It is so cute and it's white. It might be gray, but I think it's white. It's the cutest fucking thing. Yeah, they're just babies. And I didn't even know there was a male and a female groundhog. All I've seen ever is Julie. Julie is the one that I named, and she's so fucking fat. She eats good because I grow good tomatoes. So now I have to fucking figure out what groundhogs eat. I'm out of lemon tea. What should I drink? Coffee? Probably not if you're not a coffee drinker. Like, probably not. But I want to drink cowboy coffee. No lie. I got a French press. I bet I can make cowboy coffee in a French press. Yeah, I do. What is everybody like? What is everybody thinking? Are you used to drinking coffee this late, Muddy? Maybe you could drink coffee this late. Yeah, look. Oh, you can almost see my stuff. Aw, I can't. Damn, that's a bummer. Because that little thing right there says, coffee is my true love. You know, that is one place I never been before, Nebraska. I don't even think I've ever taken a Greyhound through Nebraska. Just working on my artwork. I need to be working on my art right here too. I need to I need to read chapter 2 of First Samuel. And Sam was just born, and the mama just dropped Samuel off at the church and left him there as a baby. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Don't forget, like and subscribe and chat in the chat. We would love to hear from you. Okay. Then Hannah prayed and said, my heart. Okay, look, there's exalt and exalt. EXA and EXU. I'm not exactly sure of the difference between exalt and exalt. Exalt and exalt. I don't know the difference, but she's using EXULT. Hey, your talent is uh being a weirdo here at the party pen, being one of the best dressed sheep in wolves clothing with your nice flannels and you looking like a 90s alternative rock star. You're fucking amazing over there in the corner, dressed like a fucking badass. Knock it off. Your talent is looking fly. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know what you look like, but in my mind, you're probably good looking and flannel and black boots. Looking like a 90s rock star. Am I close? You know what I'm good at? I'm good at reading Das Bibli. So, does anybody know the difference between exalt and exalt? I can't even say those differently. I don't know the fucking difference. But the preference here is she's saying her heart exalts in the Lord. So, like, it's like happy in the Lord. It like makes the Lord all awesome and shit. But then the other exalt, it makes shit all awesome and shit. Only it's not God. See, I don't know what's happening. See, I knew it. Look, in my mind, you probably look exactly the way you look. Do you have long hair? I have long hair. Long hair, don't care. Yeah, because long hair don't care. I don't know. I just made that up. Okay. Anyway. Oh, see, now she's using it again. My heart exults in the Lord, EXU. My horn is exalted, EXA. See, what is the difference? Muddy, muddy, muddy. What is the difference? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I'm having a meltdown. The words. What does it mean? What does it mean? What's in the box? What's in the book? I'm having a meltdown. My face is gonna melt into Das Bible. I don't know what's happening. Did my stream stop working? It's chapter 2 of 1 Samuel. Look, the groundhog or the raccoons are outside. I can hear them chewing with their mouths open. They're so impolite. Okay, so we don't know what it means. So we're just gonna find out what it means. Miss Muddy's gonna tell us what it means, whether you got the baby hair. That's okay. That's okay. You can have, old man in the front, young party man in the back. Fuck it. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that to your head. I don't even know what that would look like. I still don't know what these words mean. It's all about the words, and I don't even fucking know what they mean. See, this is what I get for doing things. Okay. Okay. Now, there is no one holy like the Lord. Indeed, there is no one besides thee, nor is there a rock like our God. Boast no more so very proudly. Do not let arrogance come from your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and with him actions are weighed. He bows the mighty. No, the bows of the mighty are shattered, but the feeble gird on strength. Those who were full hire themselves out for bread, but those who are hungry cease to hunger. Even the barren gives birth to 7, but she who has many languish. The Lord kills and makes alive. He brings down to Sheol and raises up. The Lord makes the poor and rich. He brings low. He also exalts. And this one's with an A. He raises the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with nobles and inherit a seat of honor. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, for he set the world on them. He keeps the feet of his godly ones, but the wicked ones are silenced in darkness. For not by might shall a man prevail. What verse in 1 Samuel? Oh, it'd be verse 1. The whole Yeah, just shave it. That's what Dustin does. He just shaves it. But apparently, there are some gummies that actually do regrow your hair. I don't know what they're called. I'll find out. But they're gummies that do that. They're pot gummies or whatever. But apparently, they work. And it's verse 1 of chapter 2. I don't know the difference between exalt and exalt. I think they mean the same thing because why would they? Oh, I don't know. Miss Muddy, do you know the difference? uh, See, I only graduated high school when I was 30 to get out of prison. So there's a lot of things I don't know. Actually, I had to learn a lot of shit really fucking fast. Love gummies, do tell. I don't know what they're called, but I do know that there are some because my father-in-law uses them and they work on his big ass head. Man, that Pop Tart is light. Okay. Um, those who contend with the Lord will be shattered against them. He will thunder in the heavens. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth, and he will give strength to his king, and he will exalt the horn of his anointed. This one's with an A. I don't know the difference. To lift, to raise up. Right, that's the definition for both of them, right? So I don't know why they would use the different versions. Like, why would they use the different versions? Like the different spellings? Like, one has to be a different meaning. Like, he lifts up the horn of his anointed. And then up here, my heart exults in the Lord. So it lift and raise up. So my heart lifts and raises up the Lord. But it would be the same thing. Why the different spellings? I don't fucking know. Look, I'm not here to psychoanalyze the Bible. Shut the fuck up, Nikki. Read the fucking book. Okay. I'm reading the fucking book. Then Elkanah went to his home at Ramah, but the boy ministered to the Lord before Eli the priest. Now, the sons of Eli were worthless men, and they did not know the Lord. And the custom of the priests with the people, when any man was offering a sacrifice, the priest's servant would come while the meat was boiling with 3-pronged fork in his hand. Then he would thrust it into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot. All that the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. Thus they did in Shiloh to all the vampires that came there. See what I'm saying? The priest are so fucking fat because all they do is cheat. All they do is hurt their own people. They do not give a shit. It's a theme all throughout this fucking book. These people give no shit about anything. They just do not care. They are evil through and through. They started evil and they will end evil. These people are absolutely fucking terrible. These characters in this book that may or may not be certain people, other places. Okay. Then, okay, what came there? Also, before they burn the fat, the priest's servant would come and say to the man who was sacrificing, "Give the priest meat for roasting. He will not take boiled meat from you, only raw." Exalt is strong feelings. Exalt is to raise up. Okay. My heart has strong feelings for the Lord. Oh, fucking right. Okay. Okay. See, my brain is not so confused. I know things. I know what's happening. Yeah, I know things that are happening. Miss Muddy, you're amazing. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know things. Okay. So only raw. And if the man said to him, "No, they got to burn the fat, then take as much as you want," then he would say, "No, give it to me now. And if not, I will take it by force." Oh, okay. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. That works. You guys are so amazing to me. Because I rejoice in your salvation. Okay. Yay. You guys are the smartest fucking people in the world. Yeah. That's why nobody. Chapter 2, verse 1. Yup. Thanks, Ray. Okay. Thus, the sin of the young men was very great before the Lord, and the men despised the offering. Now, Samuel was ministering to the Lord as a boy, wearing a linen ephod. And his mother would make him a little robe and bring it to him from year to year when she would come with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice. So the only time she sees that her son is one time a year. Man, she got off so easy. She got off so easy. She just promised her baby to the church and she's only got to take care of him one day a year. It's fucking, that's wild, man. Then Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife and say, "May the Lord give you children so you can fucking keep them where you are at their own home." And then they went to their own home. And the Lord visited Hannah, and she conceived and gave birth to 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the boy Samuel grew before the Lord. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, Miss Muddy. Now Eli was very old and heard all his sons were doing and how they were, assholes and did shit. And then he said, "What are you doing? Why are you guys doing this? Look, nobody's talking nice about you. If one sins against another, God will mediate for him. But if a man sins against the Lord, who can intercede for them?" But they would not listen to the voice of their father, for the Lord desired to put them to death. Really? Okay. Now the boy Samuel was growing in stature and favor, both with the Lord and with men. Then a man of God came to Eli and said, "Thus says the Lord, did I not reveal myself to you in the house of your father when they were bondage? And did not I choose from them of all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to go up to my altar and burn incense, to carry an ephod before me? Did I not give the house of your father all the firings of the offerings?" It might not be hard. I mean, it's hard taking care of a kid, especially if you see what all the other women go through before you have a kid. When you promise your kid to God, like, here you go, church, have fun. Okay. Why do you kick my sacrifice and my offering, which I have commanded in my dwelling, and honor your sons above me by making yourselves fat with the choicest of every offering of my people? Therefore, the Lord God declares, indeed, say that your house and the house of your father could walk before me forever. But now the Lord declares, far be it from me, for those who honor me, I will honor, and those who despise me, I will lightly esteem. Behold, the days are coming when I will break your strength and the strength of your father's house, so that there will not be an old man in your house. And you will see the distress of my dwelling, in spite of all I do good for the vampires. An old man will not be in your house forever. Yes, I will cut off every man of yours from my altar, that your eyes may fail from weeping and your soul grieve, and all the increase of your house will die in the prime of life. And this will be the sign to you, which shall come concerning your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas. On the same day, both of them shall die. But I will raise up for myself a faithful priest who will do according to what is right. Do according to what is in my heart and my soul. And I will build him an enduring house, and he will walk before my anointed always. And it shall come about that everyone who is left in your house shall come and bow down to him, for a piece of silver or loaf of bread, and say, please assign me to one of the offices so that I may eat a piece of bread. Okay. So, what do you think about that? God running up on this guy like, shit's about to be all fucked up for you, yo. Because Eli didn't tell his sons to stop being assholes. So God tells this other guy to run up on him and tell him he's an asshole. Like, that's pretty gnarly, isn't it? To know that some stranger knows your family's business. And we're about to go on to chapter 3. And then we gotta stop. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll do chapter 3. But what do you guys think about it? Uh-oh, Sam's in here. Samuel L. Catsit. Man, I don't know. Roll call. Give me a number if you're here. I'm mostly just kidding. Don't do that. Well, yeah. This says 6 or 5 or 6 are watching. Just a no, 1 through 6. Just fuck it. It'll be how you interact. Just type in numbers. Okay. So, now, chapter 3. Hi, Neil. Yeah, there you go. And this next part is pretty interesting, and I think you guys might have something to say, about it. Okay. So, chapter 3 says, now Samuel was ministering to the Lord before Eli, and word from the Lord was rare in those days. Visions were more frequent. And it happened at the time Eli was laying down, and the place. Eli was lying in his place, and his eyes began to grow dim. He could not see well. And the lamp of God had not yet gone out. And Samuel was lying down in the temple where the ark was. And the Lord called to Samuel, Sam, 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 Samuel, Samuel, Sam, 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 Samuel. And Sam was like, he ran over there to Eli and was like, what's up? And Eli's like, I don't fucking want you, dude. So Sam went and laid back down. And then God was like,
Sam, 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 Sam! Not you, Samuel L. Jackson. Do you hear him? Sam thinks I'm calling him Sam. That's so funny. So, yeah, Samuel. You are number 2.
So, Eli runs back over there, or Sam runs back over there to Eli. And was like, "What's up?" And Eli's like, "Go lay down. I didn't call you. Okay, just go lay down." So, Sam goes lay down. And God's like,
Sam, Samuel. So,
Sam gets up again and runs over there to Eli. And he's like, "What do you want?" And Eli's like, "I don't want nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, it's probably God. So when you go over there, lay down, ask God what he wants." Right? So go find out what God wants. Okay. So he goes and Sam goes back and lays down. And God's like,
Sam.
And then Sam's like, "What do you need, God?" And God's like, "Oh, you found out it was me. Okay. I'm glad you know it was me."
Damn. Look, it's God voice. I can do God voice. Oh my God. It's God voice, my favorite. Yeah. Haha, God voice, my favorite. Okay. So, God said, "Behold, I am about to do a thing which both ears of everyone who hears will tingle. In that day I will carry out against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house from beginning to end. I have told him I am about to judge his house for the iniquity which he knew, because his sons brought a curse on themselves, and he did not rebuke them. And therefore I have sworn to the house of Eli that the iniquity of his house shall not be atoned for by any sacrifice or offering ever."
So Sam laid down until morning. And then he opened the doors of the house of the Lord. But Sam was afraid to tell Eli what God said. Then Eli called Samuel and said, "What'd God say?" And Sam was like, "Nothing." And Eli's like, "What'd God say?" And Sam's like, "Nothing." And Eli's like, "You can't hide it from me. You have to tell me. Right? You have to tell me. Because it's highly important that I know what God said." And then Sam told him everything. He didn't take nothing. And he said, "It's the Lord." I guess I can't say no. I can't act like it's not true because everything he said is absolutely true. I didn't want to talk shit to my sons, and now look at me. I'm in a bad spot. Things are not going so well for me. Thus Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and let none of his words fail. And from all the vampires, from deer to beer, from Dan to Beersheba, knew that Sam was a prophet. And the Lord appeared again at Shiloh, because the Lord revealed himself to Samuel at Shiloh by the word of the Lord. Because how else is he going to reveal himself? He has to talk to him, right? Okay, whatever. Anyways, what'd you guys think about that? That whole dream thing. What'd you guys think about that? I don't know. I think it's kind of wild that God would go around saying that. Like, I'm sure God said it because some dude came out of nowhere like, yeah, God said you suck. But then he's gonna tell Sam, oh yeah, tell Eli he sucks. Oh, it's okay. I can't do chapter 11. It's way too long. And I'm trying to keep this under an hour and a half. Well, go ahead and process, Neil. It's wild, though, right? Like, not only does God tell a stranger way far off, but then he makes it a second time. He decides he's gonna tell Sam too. Was it because the other guy didn't tell him enough? I don't know. It seemed like the other guy told him a lot, and then Sam told him a lot. But they pretty much both said the same thing, right? Yeah, I think we did a really good stream this time. I think we did. And everybody don't forget to hit like and subscribe because we will be doing this tomorrow. Why would he do that? Exactly. Like, why? I guess maybe to spread the words in other places. Like, dude, God's about to smash this guy. So just wait. I don't know. But then he tells it to Sam. And I'm wondering if he's not telling it to Sam so he can prove Sam's a prophet. Like, I'm not exactly sure. Because Sam doesn't seem like, well, I guess prophets do have to, like, tell everybody what's happening, right? So would Sam really go out in the open square and be like, God's about to kill Eli? Or is Eli going to be like, God told Sam that he's about to kill me, so he's a prophet? I don't know what's happening. But either way it goes, man, I feel bad for Eli because Eli has got to be like, yeah, I let my sons get away with some slimy shit. So, like, he he's hoping Sam will snitch. Right. But Sam didn't exactly snitch yet. Like, unless he went out in the open and said that shit. But it seemed like he told Eli first. And maybe Eli's the one who told everybody. But I don't think he said because my sons were disobeying. I think he might have said something different. But then again, it's in this book that Eli let his sons disobey, so he must have said that at some point that it was because of this disobedience. I don't know. Man, this shit's so confusing. Man, I wish we knew the politics of this shit. But then again, it's like, no, I don't want to know any more about these people than I have to know. And it seems like we have to know a lot of this. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I don't know if anybody typed anything else. The last thing I have right now is Neil's comment about snitching. So I want to tell everybody good night. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can come back tomorrow and read some more of First Samuel with us. Thank you so much. It is not your everyday Sunday school. It's your everyday laughing school. Well, we don't laugh every day, but we laugh most of the days because this book is fucking hilarious. Or at least I find it hilarious. Mostly because I'm hilarious. You too, Miss Muddy. I love you ladies so much. Kisses on the forehead, Neil. Good night, Ray. I love you. Are you coming over this Saturday so you can live stream with me again? I'm going to switch this around, by the way, so I can have guests. All right, that works. Oh, man. Okay. And it's time to give the pillow the. Ugh. It's time to give the pillow some head and the sheet some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you guys. Good night. Oh, it doesn't end. Good. Probably Friday as well, too. That works out. Then maybe you can come over Thursday and help me rearrange. I love you. Now, I need to give my pillow some head and my sheet some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever about awesome shit. I love you guys so much. Good night. Yeah.